You're all welcome once again to Joshua Online Maths. This class today, we'll be continuing on the algebraic fraction. This time we have two simple questions that we're using to demonstrate how we can simplify algebraic fraction. Like now we have just these two. We're going to quickly solve this now. The first one here, 1 over a plus 1 plus 1 over a minus 1. Again, when you see a question like this, what is the first thing we have to do? Because it's very important once you understand the steps involved in solving question, it becomes so easier for you to be able to arrive at the right answer. And so when you are solving question under algebraic fraction, the first thing you must do is to be able to find their LCM. That is the LCM of the denominator. So from what you're having here, we're going to find the LCM of a plus 1 and a minus 1. And what is the LCM of a plus 1 and a minus 1? Of course, you agree with me that their LCM is going to be, the LCM is going to be what? A plus 1 bracket a minus 1. That is it. Reason being that if you look at them, they don't have anything, they are not the same. It's just like when you're asked to find the LCM of, let's say for instance, 2 and 5. Yeah, if you look at 2 and 5, you know they don't have any common factor. 2 and 5 does not have any common factor. Like 2 and 5, they don't have any common factor. So if you're going to find the LCM of this, what you do, you just multiply them. So the LCM of 2 and 5 is 10. Now if you look at 2 and 2, the LCM of 2 and 2 is what? It's going to be 2. Because they have a common factor, which of course is going to be what? 2. But look at this now, that is why we are multiplying them together, because they don't have a common factor. So the LCM of this, so I haven't done that. The next step now is for you to now divide and multiply. And how do we do that? We say 1a plus 1 bracket a minus 1. We roll like this. Now we're going to use this now to divide what you're having here. We use this to divide it. So a plus 1, a minus 1 divided by this. This will divide by this, leaving us with this. So we'll now multiply by 1 open bracket a minus 1 plus this divided by this. This one will cancel out with this, so leaving us with this. So that will plus 1 open bracket a plus 1. Now the next thing I'm going to do right now will now be, I will now be opening the brackets. I will be opening this bracket. Okay, what does it mean to open the bracket? It means use what you're having outside the bracket to multiply what you're having inside the bracket. Then after that, we'll now collect like terms. So let's go. So we're going to do this. 1 times a is what? A. 1 times 1 is what? Minus 1. Again, 1 times a is what? Is a. 1 times 1 is what? Plus 1 over a plus 1 open bracket a minus 1. So this equals to what? A plus a is equals to what? 2a over minus 1 plus 1, that is what? 0. So our answer is what? 2a open bracket a plus 1 open bracket a minus 1. So that is our final answer to that question. It's not difficult at all. Very, very simple. So our answer is what? 2a over a plus 1 open bracket a minus 1. So that is it. Not difficult at all. Very simple. So all we need to do whenever you see a question like this, remember this step. Find the LCM, then you divide, multiply, then after that you collect your items, and before you know it, your answer will be asked. Not difficult at all. So now let's go to the second question now to demonstrate this again, because it's very, very simple. It's not difficult at all. Very simple. So we'll take the second one now. The second question here is a plus 3 over a minus 3 minus a minus 3 over a plus 3. Again, what do we do? We're going to find the LCM. Okay, let me bring this down. Let's say that is b now. Okay, so a plus 3 over a minus 3 minus a minus 3 over a plus 3 here. So what do we do now? When we have this question like this, so we're going to again find the what? Find the LCM. We're going to find the LCM of this. Again, what is the LCM of this? LCM of this will be what? A minus 3, a plus 3. Again, we're going to divide now. A minus 3, a plus 3. So we divide. After dividing, we multiply. So this divided by this, a minus 3 will go with this, leaving us with this. So a plus 3 times a plus 3. A plus 3, bracket a plus 3. We have minus here. Minus. This divided by this also will be left to a minus. So a minus 3 times a minus 3. A minus 3, a minus 3. So what do we do now? We're going to open the bracket. So what does that mean? That means we're going to use everything we're having in this bracket to multiply what we are having here. So that what a times a will give us what? A square. A times this will give us a plus 3a. 3 times a will give us a plus 3a. 3 times 3 will give us what? 9. Now we'll do same here. Minus a times a will give us what? A square. A times minus 3 will give us minus 3a. Minus 3 times a will give us what? Minus 3a. Minus times minus is plus. 3 times 3 is what? 9. All over a minus 3 in bracket a plus 3. So now, what are we going to do now? We'll be collecting like terms and then be opening this bracket. That what? A squared. 3a plus 3a will give us what? Plus 6a plus 9. We're going to use this minus to multiply everything we have in this bracket. Minus times a squared will give us what? Minus a squared. Now, minus 3a minus 3a, that will give us what? Minus 6a. So, minus times minus 6a will give us a plus 6a. Minus times this plus will give us what? Minus, that is 9, all over a minus 3, open bracket a plus 3. So what do I do now? So next thing we're going to do now, we'll now be collecting like terms. Look at this. A square minus a square. This goes up, so this go with this. So we are now, this is 6a. 6a plus 6a, that will give us what? Equals to 12a. This is plus 9. Plus 9 minus 9, that is what? That is 0. So our final answer will be what? 12a over a minus 3, open bracket a plus 3. Now if you look at this answer, a minus 3, open bracket a plus 3, this is called difference of 2 square. That means that a minus 3 and a plus 3 is the same thing as saying 12a over a square minus 9. And that is our what? Our final answer. A square, 12a, let me write it well again. That will what? 12a over a square minus 9. Minus 9. So that is our final answer. So some people are wondering, why do you say a square minus 9 is the same thing as this? Yes, because if you open this bracket, if you should open this bracket, we're going to arrive at a square minus 9. Do you want us to check that? Okay, let's quickly just do that. So let's do this now. A times a is what? A square. A times plus 3 is what? Plus 3a. Minus 3 times a is what? Minus 3a. Minus times plus is minus. 3 times 3 is what? Is 9. So this goes a square minus plus 3a minus 3a. This goes off minus 9. So you see, it's the same. It's actually called difference of 2 squares. So you can always get that. You can always check the answer anytime. So that is it. Not difficult at all. So we have successfully solved these 2 questions. So what do you do now? What I expect from you now, I want you to practice. Now watch this video over and over again. Copy this same question. Try to solve these questions on your own, because that is just the secret in mathematics. Mathematics, for you to understand mathematics, you must practice. So make a time to practice like this, and then pick the questions, write the questions out, and then try to solve it again. I can assure you that if you can watch this video over and over again, you will understand this and be able to solve this question and any other related question to this in your textbook, so that when you see it in exam or test, you'll be able to do thorough justice to it. Once again, thank you so much for always visiting my channel. And if you have not subscribed, I encourage you to please consider subscribing, share my videos, drop your comments, like these videos. We so much appreciate that. Thank you so much for always visiting Joshua Okwe Online Maths. Bye bye for now.